going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. We got the final drop of AKA cards, at least for the foreseeable future, in-game right now. We're going to show you those cards, talk about the best players to use your tokens on, and how you're going to use those tokens to get one player for free. Let's start with the content schedule. I put this at the end of the video earlier this morning when we talked about the 91 OVR Jordan Reed Team Captain card. We got more clarification on the schedule, so here it is. Missing a lot of things, right? EA hit us with a bit of surprise yesterday, announcing that this would be the final release of AKA cards. They brought it back last year, so it's not out of this world to think it couldn't come back, maybe reskinned or renamed as AKA the new class like they did last year after the Super Bowl. Hopefully they do, because I think AKA is a really good promo, very fun promo, usually gives us good cards, the artwork is fantastic. But the big things that are missing are between that and Blitz, which we knew was coming because it always happens on the Thursday, of Thanksgiving going into and past the weekend. There's no Team of the Week on the schedule. There's no Harvest Part 2 on the schedule, which if you look back at the previous schedule, there was note that it was Harvest 1. So that would certainly imply that a second part was coming. So basically EA confirmed it in the tweet along with this week's content schedule that Team of the Week weeks 11 and 12 will both come out next week. So that's Wednesday, I believe, the 29th, and that release number 2 of the Harvest promo will be coming out on Thursday, November 30th, which to me, a little bit weird that the Harvest promo content is dropping after Thanksgiving. It's never ever been that way, and I totally get giving employees time off for the holidays. Trust me, that's okay with me. I'm not lost on that. I am happy that we're still getting content, as far as the Blitz promo goes, and hopefully that's going to give us a ton of stuff. But funny enough, I look back at the schedule last year, and here it is. We got AKAs, we got Team of the Week, which we know is going to be missing for this week, and that's the first time, or this is the first time they're doing that. But we didn't have anything for Harvest last year either, because the Harvest promo was wrapped up, and I'm not going to waste a ton of time going back and looking at the content schedules and old videos for numerous years back. But I think what normally takes place here is that the Harvest promo was wrapped up before Thanksgiving, and they actually started it maybe a little bit late this year, and the fact that promos normally come out on Thursdays, and they didn't wrap it up this time before Thanksgiving, which is always on a Thursday, probably put them into a tricky situation. And in my opinion, they probably ran out of time between just not being able to get stuff done by a certain deadline, and people having off for holiday break, and having to prep for the Blitz promo. My guess is they ran out of time to get it all done, which is no excuse, but that's just my thinking as to why it happened. At the end of the day, super disappointing. As long as we get content on Thursday with the Blitz promo, it just is what it is at this point. And hopefully with the release number 2 of the Harvest promo, which is going to be a week from this upcoming Thursday, we still see some very good cards. At the end of the day, as long as the content is good, the cards are usable, cards are people want to play with, then I am okay with it. I'm not going to lose any sleep being that the Harvest promo is not coming out this Thursday. As long as it's still coming out, it's a week later. Again, it is what it is. If they totally scrap the entire thing, that would be extremely disappointing, but it just doesn't seem to be the case. Everything's just pushed back a little bit, but we do still have content on the way for the rest of this week. 2 other things to update before we go over the AKA content. Number 1, the brand new Jordan Reed Team Captain is available to earn for free right now. If you're in your field passes and you don't see it, you're not alone. It's actually still under the archive section right now. I put out an entire video breaking this all down, so make sure you go check it out. We'll link it down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. But this is where you're going to find the Team Captain Field Pass that allows you to knock out the new objectives to get 1 more token and an 80 overall Jordan Reed card that can be upgraded now to a 91 OVR. And we are up to 6 team captains in total, which means if you have all 6 of them in your lineup, they all get +1 speed. So big day for free content in that fashion. One other thing that's still missing, no other updates from EA, is house rules. And I think the biggest reason that this is agitating me is because this, along with not getting part 2 of the Harvest promo this week, is allowing, or not allowing, I should say, any of us to be able to upgrade those hungry Harvest players, right? Because you need 2 of the turkey legs, or whatever they're called, to build the turducken. Well, you can't earn 2 of them right now because it's just not possible with the number of solos in the game and the number of XP available to earn on the Field Pass. The third way of being able to do that It was supposed to be House Rules, but House Rules is still not there. If you guys were unaware, they put it out Thursday, took it down very quickly. Apparently there was an issue with it. I don't know specifically with what, but it's still not been updated or fixed or added into the game. We'll keep you posted on that, but very frustrating on that front. Now let's talk about the AKA content again. Final drop of the year on this. It's going to be the same as we've seen each and every week. And again, hopefully they bring it back. But we got brand new solos to play here. A lot of people confused in my video last night that they were 2 tokens short of earning the 30 tokens to get the free AKA card. You're going to play today's solos to get those tokens. It's no different than every other week, right? So Dan the Man, Dan Marino, and Terminator Aaron Donald, they have solo sequences. You beat their solos. That should now give you enough to max out or to earn more milestone stars at least. And if you look through those milestone rewards here, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. One of those final rewards at 348 stars is going to be 2 more tokens, and then you also get another 85 OVR if you want to go to 360. This is kind of good news here, right? If you're on 336, you're only going to have to play through 1 sequence of the 2 new players of solos to get the 2 tokens to unlock the free player. You can play that second sequence to get the 85 overall non-BND AKA pack, but the fastest way possible right now to get those tokens is to get one of those sequences done, and then you can go on over to item sets and redeem them for a free AKA of your choice. If you're looking for the best player to take from this BND AKA Champion Token Exchange Pack, let me reiterate that it is BND. Anytime that comes about, you want to think about players. If you got a choice of selections here, players are going to be on your team for a long duration of time. And we get so many quarterbacks that, you know, Dan Marino's a really good card, don't get me wrong, but unless you need him for Dolphins team, I would stay away from redeeming the tokens to get Dan Marino, because we just get so many quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert are some big names that still haven't received upgrades. I'm sure we're going to have more legends on the way. Blitz will probably feature a quarterback, then Zero Chill is on the way. So I would stay away from this one. I think the best card to use your tokens on is Aaron Donald. Defensive tackle, gets inside stuff, has really good attributes, a position at defensive tackle that a lot of you don't want to spend your coins on, and this will be an upgrade that can stay on the field, I would say at least for a month minimum, probably even longer, and you can always slide him back to DT2 or even DT3, and he's still going to be very effective for a long period of time. So I would say in order, Aaron Donald's number 1, DRC is probably going to be number 2, even though he is only a 91 OVR, and then number 3 would be Dan Marino. Now, if you've already completed this set, or you don't have enough tokens to complete the set a second time, you can do the hero token exchange, assuming you have 20 of them. This isn't terrible because it's going to give you an 89 OVR. You get a choice of a bunch of different cards, but 89, either Dan Marino or Aaron Donald are going to be one of your choices. If you take either of them, as it stands right now, they're probably going to go for a decent amount because they go into the sets for the new players here. So if you wanted to get Aaron Donald done here now and you're looking for a hero at an 89 OVR, let me see if we can get a quick price check on either of these new cards that came out today. I would imagine they're going to be somewhere between, yeah, like 130, 150 coins, 150,000 coins. So that's a really quick way to make some coins if you want to trade those tokens in instead of taking the BND option, or if you don't have enough tokens for the BND option. And of course, to complete this set, you're going to need 5 89s, 1 player specific. So you need Aaron Donald's 89 and then any other 4 89s from the AKA promo. You put all of those into a set. In return, you're going to get yourself the 92 Aaron Donald or the Dan Marino in that case, and that's it. Nothing else back as BND. And we do have a LTD in packs now here with Bijan Robinson, 93 speed running back, fastest running back in the game. If you're going to be opening up packs today, this is a pretty good card to go after. We'll show you the pack offers here in a moment, but this has to be, I would assume, let me check his spin and juke move, 91 juke, 88 spin. This would have to be the best running back in the game now. Might be a little bit cheaper after Blitz, not that there's going to be a pack offer that includes him, but we could get another running back, and that could drive his price down a little bit. So I personally would not overpay for any of these 3 cards that come out today, knowing that Blitz is going to be in a couple days, and we could see an AKA pack offer in there easily that could at least discount these 2 cards, and if we get another running back, a 93 speed running back, we'll probably drop the price down on Bijan. Before we go to the pack offers, I was just looking through Dan Marino's abilities. He doesn't get Hot Route Master or Set Feet Lead. He pretty much just gets Gunslinger, so I kind of want to take back my rankings there. Aaron Donald easily number 1, DRC number 2. I might put Marino back at like 5 now behind K9 and CD Deuce because he just doesn't get good abilities. So he's basically a slower version of the majority of the quarterbacks that we already have out there that gets Gunslinger at the end of the day. I mean, his attributes are kind of nice, but they're not going to play that much different compared to guys who got like 90 short throw instead of 91 or 92 short throw, mid throw, deep throw, etc. So that's pretty disappointing. Pack offers, I've seen the chatter on Twitter here. Let me refresh my store. Apparently, there's a really good one here, aka Stars Opportunity Pack. So, for $50, you get 2 89 plus AKA players, 1 92 OVR champ or LTD, and 4 AKA tokens. Now, myself personally, I am on a pack strike right now. You don't have to follow me. I don't expect many people to do so. I don't expect much change from doing this, but the reason that I am not going to be spending money on this game going forward, or at least, and the reason I'm starting it, at least until they do, is fix the competitive pass to add back in the full legends at level 27 and level 53 or whatever that last level is, because they took away those free rewards and added in regular legend packs. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not spending my money on the game going forward. Again, I'm not putting some big, pressure on anybody else in the community to do this. I'm doing it. At the end of the day, I still think this is a pretty good offer there, especially if you need a couple more tokens to get one of those packs done. The 4 tokens included here are helpful, and if anything, right, if you're not a money spender, or if you don't want to spend money, there's a good chance that this pack should help the cost of that Bijan Robinson card not being super over expensive, because he's going to be in the topper for that pack. Otherwise, the $100 bundles stay away. The coin packs absolutely stay away. Save your coins, buy the players you want. Don't donate them to EA, because at the end of the day, these pack odds are atrocious. And there you have it. That is going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.